concern on the part of the regulator that as this airspace change comes forward, there will be such a groundswell of opposition to it that they'll find it challenging to manage. But we will see.
Thank you, David. Right, if we can move, is there any further questions briefly?
You may just be interested, I had a meeting today with Tim Johnston from the CAA, with others, and we also challenged him with regards to their response to the consultation process. And the reason why he's excluded this revised process other than going to a JR, in his words, were because the Section 70 is quite clear in terms of the parameters that are within the Section 70, and they will be adjudicating against themselves should there be another review process, to which I said, well, that may or may not be the case, but there's no reason why you can't have an independent ombudsman outside the CAA, of which admittedly is not within the legislation at the moment. So that's really coming under DFT and policy rather than necessarily the CAA, but that's what we're up against, just for your reference and interest.
Okay, thank you for that comment.
I've got a bit of intel on how that might look. In the Airports Commission documentation, there's reference to IANA, Independent Noise Authority. It's now looking through non-confirmed sources. That would actually be more like an ICANN, which is a committee, and the exact implications of that are not known yet. So what strength that would have as an ombudsman type role, a committee versus an authority, we're still waiting to hear the outcome of that. So, but I will update this forum when I know more.
Right, with that, can we move on to the partnership bodies, which I introduced Chris, because you're dealing with SASIG, which is the Strategic Airports.
It's the special
group. It's not the chaps from Hereford.
So, thank you, Chair. I've only got one thing to add that hasn't been discussed already. It was the key things at SASIG with the CAA outcome, the ICANN and the IANA pieces, but also that we're expecting the airports policy framework to be consulted on next year. Now, for those who aren't aware what the APF delivers, it addresses the balance in the main between CO2 and noise, which is particularly relevant when you decide how an aircraft takes off, for example, or how you balance those technologies. If you ask a lay member of the public what's more important, CO2, stop climate change, or noise, you might get two very different answers on what their priorities would be. But that is the document, the national document, that sets that balance out and at what height that should apply to. So above 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, where do you prioritise noise over those CO2 emissions? We're expecting something next year, and again, I'll bring it back to the forum when I know more. That's it, Jeff.
Thank you very much. I also attend as the representative of Windsor at HAC, which is the Heathrow Airport Area Consultative Committee. I think there's another
Heathrow Airport Consultative Committee.
Yeah, it's not HAC there. And I think I'm becoming a little bit of a thorn in the side there because I ask some very deep and meaningful questions. We've had both the CAA there, CAA and NATS, and discussing their plans for the airspace in the future. I did ask the most simple question that with the new northern runway, when it is on easterly operations, the landing aircraft will be over Windsor and Eton and Maidenhead, about 300 foot lower, irrespective of the proposed ski jump if it takes place. But when they actually take off on the new northern runway or the proposed centre runway, which they don't take off at the moment, if they were to do a left turn and go west towards America, which is where a lot of the traffic would it not conflict with the landing traffic that comes in from the east, goes around the top of North London and does a left turn and lines up to come in over Maidenhead? They said they hadn't considered that at the moment. I said, isn't it a point that you should be considering in airspace, because you show us these magical flight paths that are going around the area, but there's nothing for an aircraft taking off towards London that would then do a left turn to go towards America, which is probably